Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to share another assessment, alternative assessment idea with you. Today we played Qur'an bingo with my students. So, just a little background on what we've been doing. We are in a high proficiency level whereby the students theoretically know their tajweed rules, and we're working on applying those tajweed rules in their Quran recitation. And in the past, they've had a lot of assessments whereby they look for rules from verses, and they seem to love that kind of assessment. And I didn't want to give them the same thing. I wanted to change it up a little bit. And so I came up with the Quran bingo, which is a combination of finding rules as well as multiple choice, which is what they wanted. But there was a twist to it. So, like I showed you, if you look closer, what we have here, it's not a typical bingo whereby when I'm calling out the cards, it's just it's the same thing that they have on the paper, but rather I have questions. And then these are the answers. So for Quran, what we did was each child had a sheet of paper that looked like this, but obviously their answers were all jumbled up, but they all had all the answers. So it wasn't a typical bingo whereby students are missing some of the answers, because obviously at the end of the day we want to collect the papers and make sure that their answers are correct. So they all had all the answers, and each child would get a chance to read out the question. Now the questions, most of them were either words or part of verses from the Quran, and then they had to figure out what was the answer, whether it was a rule or what was it. So I'll just give you an example of, let's say izhar in one word is one of the answers here. So the question was anhum. The child had to read out anhum, and then I would show the question card to all the kids, because some kids are visual learners and they actually want to see the word. So I would go around, I just have like 7 kids, so I would go around showing them the card, anhum, and they had to figure out that that is izhar in one word. And that was our assessment. This is an alternative kind of assessment that you can use in your classroom. Okay, Zia Fatima. Alright, so question number 1. Zia Fatima read it out. Question number 1. Zia Fatima, you can read it out again. What was it? Alright. Once you get the hang of it, and then it'll get easier.
Let me see
the first one. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be a written question.
You need one more?
Yeah.
For bingo?
Me too.
Ready?
No. Yes.
No?
It's 13. Yes.
This was 13.
Move on. Move on. Wait, no.
Wait. Let's wait for him.
I need 1, 2. Get this. 1, 2. This is easy.
Who is close to getting a bingo?
I need 1 more.
Wow.
I have 2 bingos and for both.
How was it?
Good. My dad likes dark.
How was bingo?
Good.
So I hope this was useful, and I hope this inspires you to use different kinds of assessments in your classroom. If you found this video useful, then please share it with others who may also benefit from it, and together let's create a world that shares.